In the workshops from outside Accra to the chamber is a member of parliament for Buem, Kofi Adams is his name. He's joined us on the line. Honorable, you're welcome to Eyewitness News. You have always been going for post-budget workshops outside Accra. Why did you insist that this particular one be done here in Accra?
Well, Sandra, good evening to you and your listeners. You all know that Ghana has always honored its debt obligation. Bonds have always been honored until recently the government failed because of the economic mess that it has plunged this country and all of us into. And so we now have a situation where even old men, old women who are on retirement, their pension money that they put together, government said I'm taking it. Government is unable to so deliver same to them. And so there are a lot of situations that confront us. We have never heard of domestic debt exchange until now. We've not heard of foreign debt exchange till now. We are hearing all these terms. We faced with very serious economic challenges. We have called on the executive, especially, to tighten its belt and to reduce waste if possible, and to do things in considering costs always. The issue of cost must always be factored, and that explains why we were a bit worried when the president was flying in private jets left, right, center. So it got to us, and as Parliament, this is the best time to show that we could also do something in an area that is possible for us to make some savings and still get the work done. Don't forget that when we talk about savings, we are not saying the work must not be done. So we are looking at areas that you can get the work done and save some costs. On the occasion of post-budget workshop, we can have the post-budget workshop done. And if done in Parliament with facilities we already have, it will reduce drastically the cost for such an assignment and will make savings and apply same to other areas. That is the only reason why we have to do what it is that I did raised on Friday.
I thought that there's a reason behind taking the workshop outside Accra. Maybe the serenity that you would get, the peace of mind over there, the fact that it is a different environment, it would help you think better, perhaps. That's why the idea was brought. And that idea is very necessary.
Well, the idea is good to have an environment that is described as serene. But when you find yourself in challenging situations, as we do, that I am aware, that I know members of my party are aware, my flag bearer, my former president John Dramani Mahama is aware, Mr. Speaker himself is so minded, as he said clearly in his statement to us today. We will not go the angle that we have to go, that just because of serenity. We can create that serene atmosphere here. Parliament is a gated area, and it can be designed in such a way that for Saturday and Sunday, which is not working days for Parliament, if members of Parliament and some selected persons are to be here for a post-budget workshop, no other person is allowed to come into the yard for whatever it is. And so it's a matter of just arranging and negotiating and to make sure that funerals that are usually done also in the forecourt of the State House are avoided when it comes to that particular day. I think that this can neatly be arranged and it will save us some money.
When you say save us some money, have you costed how much we are going to lose if we were to go outside Accra?
I have not done that, but clearly we are going to save a lot. If you listen to Mr. Speaker himself, when he said the administrative wing checked and did indicate that the cost of hosting the program at Rock City was way, 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 way above any consideration. And for him, if he was to still accept Parliament going outside of Accra for a post-budget workshop, then the voter serene will be the best option because it will be much more economical as compared to the Rock City. And so that was why he led the House and gave an option that if we still want to go out, then maybe voters in. But otherwise, Parliament could be a neater and better option to make savings. At the end of the day, when he put the question it was agreed that we do have the post-budget workshop here in Parliament. And I think that Parliament has won. I raised it, yes, Mr. Speaker came back, he brought it back, and we thank him for giving us the opportunity to write maybe something I will consider as maybe inappropriate in the situation that we find ourselves.
How popular is this proposal of yours, by the way, considering that for a lot of your colleagues, this is an opportunity to, wind down, perhaps dive into a swimming pool somewhere in any of those hotels that have been mentioned and just relax their mind?
Sandra, the truth is that when we do go for such program, we hardly get time to utilize even those facilities that are available, like the pools, the tennis courts, the what have you, because you virtually engaged with looking through one paper or the other. You have the opening ceremony where speeches are delivered from the leadership, minority, majority leader. Sometimes the clerk to Parliament will speak, the Minister for Finance will do, Mr. Speaker himself will give his keynote presentation. Then we move into the real budget presentation. And this time around, like Mr. Speaker said, he said that the whole exercise is taking a different shape and that the main floor will be for, I think, the main opening. Then subsequently, the various committee rooms will be utilized and it's going to be more like training of trainers. I believe maybe they want to introduce a subject area kind of engagement so that maybe possibly economic area, social area, and then and the rest. We wait to see the way the program has been drawn. And I think that we will do right. I don't think that it is unpopular. It received popular support by all today. I didn't see anyone really coming against it. And so it's not like we haven't done it before. It's not like we haven't done post-budget workshops in Accra or in Parliament before. We've done it before. And at a certain point, decision was taken that let's do it outside for higher turnout. I would urge colleagues that if it is here, let's try as much as we can to attend. In any case, even when we go outside, not everybody is able to attend because it's not possible to assemble every member of Parliament for a function beyond the 6th January night after a general elections, where members meet together to elect a speaker and get sworn in. Subsequently, it's so difficult to get all of us together because a lot of activities will be happening. So whether we were going to Voters in Rock City or wherever, I don't think that we're going to get 100% turnout. No. Since I came to Parliament, it has never happened. I haven't seen 100% turnout to post-budget workshops. So I don't expect same to happen even whilst we meet right here in Parliament. But I do hope and pray that the turnout will be high, significant number of members will be around, and we'll take the processes serious and go into it. Since this is a budget that is coming after DDEP and the external debts and what have you. But generally, I think it's to save costs. And once again, I'm happy I raised it. It's not for, some have asked, is it for scoring of political points or no? It is our nature. Generally, we try to work to save costs. You remember His Excellency John Dramani Mahama had opportunity and merged a number of ministries. All this was done, Omaru, to save some cost and push further to do a number of things. He merged ministries. He kept some ministries the way they are, and it's our nature. And I'm so happy that Mr. Speaker has led us today to do this for Ghana.
Thank you so much. That's Honorable Kofi Adams. He's Member of Parliament for Buim. This is Eyewitness News.